Have you ever had a dream so big it felt as far away as the moon in the night sky? This is the story of someone who did. In a quiet corner of that moonlit meadow lived a very small mouse with a very big heart. His name was Pip, and every single night he would look up at the sky and see his dream. He didn't just want to see the moon, he wanted to visit it, to feel its silvery dust between his paws. The next day, he told his friends his plan. They did not share his excitement. "The moon?" they squeaked. "But Pip, we are mice. The moon is for wishing, not for visiting." But Pip's dream wasn't a wish, it was a plan. And his plan started with pebbles. He gathered every smooth, flat stone he could find, his little heart filled with hope. He stacked them one by one, building his own little mountain to the stars. But the higher he built, the more it wobbled, until finally, it all came tumbling down. But Pip did not give up. He just needed a new plan. His next idea was springier. He found the strongest, greenest blade of grass in the meadow. If he couldn't climb to the moon, maybe he could fly. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and let go. He landed not on the moon, but in a pillow of dandelion fluff. That night, he tried a different approach. He found one of the meadow's own little stars. He asked if it would carry him up into the great dark sky. But the firefly had its own journey. With his last plan gone, Pip's heart finally felt as heavy as the stones he had tried to stack. He looked at the moon, which seemed to be mocking him with its calm, silent light. Just then, a silent shadow fell over him. He wasn't alone anymore. It was Barnaby, the old owl of the woods, whose eyes held the wisdom of 1,000 nights. "You have a big dream for such a little mouse," he hooted softly. Pip told him everything: the tower, the grass, the firefly. The owl listened without interrupting. "Some things," Barnaby said wisely, "are beautiful because they are far away. Their light reaches us and fills our hearts. You don't need to fly to the moon to touch it. Sometimes you just need to change where you're looking." Curious, Pip crept down the hill and peered into the little pool of water. And there it was, not in the sky, but right at his feet, perfect and shimmering. The moon. His moon. He hadn't failed at all. He had just been looking in the wrong direction. He reached out a tiny paw and touched it. The moon danced under his touch. From his branch, the old owl smiled. His work here was done. Pip had found his moon, and it was more beautiful than he had ever imagined. Because he learned that some dreams aren't about reaching the destination, but about learning to see the magic right where you are. So if you have a big dream, hold it close. You might find it's nearer than you think. Good night. If this little mouse's big dream inspires you, consider subscribing to see where our next story takes us.